The deeper we look into the fabric of our world, the more we realize how little we actually know. The laws of nature seem immutable, carved in stone, but what if they aren't? What if there are materials scattered across the globe, perhaps the cosmos, that operate on principles we are only just beginning to comprehend? Substances so alien, so contradictory. They seem to whisper that reality is far more complex and far stranger than we have ever been told. Number 5. Aerogel. Imagine holding a piece of solid smoke, a fragment of captured sky. This is aerogel, composed of over 99.8% air. It is the lightest solid material known to man, yet it possesses immense strength. A small piece can support thousands of times its own weight. Its structure is a delicate, fractal-like network of silica, so ethereal it seems to defy gravity itself. But the true mystery lies in its paradoxical nature. It is a ghost in the machine of matter, a solid that is mostly nothing, an insulator so powerful it can protect a flower from a direct flame. How can something so empty be so strong? Aerogel forces us to question the very definition of solid, suggesting that structure, not substance, may be the ultimate key to strength. It is a material born from the void. Number 4. Gallium. At first glance, it is an unassuming metal similar to aluminum. But place it in your hand and something impossible happens. It melts, not from fire, but from the gentle warmth of your skin. Gallium is a metal that exists on the precipice between solid and liquid, a shapeshifter that challenges our most basic assumptions, but its strangeness goes deeper. When combined with other metals to form alloys like gallium, it exhibits properties that seem almost biological. It can be manipulated with electrical fields, moving and changing shape as if it were alive. This behavior is so uncanny, so divorced from the rigid world of metallurgy, that it blurs the line between inorganic matter and a primitive form of life. What else are we missing about the hidden potential of metals? Number 3. Metamaterials. The laws of physics state that light, sound, and other waves must behave in predictable ways, but some materials refuse to obey. These are metamaterials, substances engineered at a microscopic level to exhibit properties not found in nature. They can bend light backward, creating negative refraction, a phenomenon once considered impossible. This allows for the theoretical creation of perfect lenses and, more unsettlingly, invisibility cloaks that guide light around an object as if it weren't there. These aren't just tricks of light, they represent a fundamental manipulation of physical law. If we can design materials that rewrite the rules of physics, what other natural laws are merely suggestions? Metamaterials are not just an invention, they are a message that reality can be edited. Number 2. Time crystals. The universe is governed by entropy, a slow, inevitable march toward disorder. But in 2012, a Nobel laureate proposed a new state of matter, one that breaks this fundamental symmetry of time. He called it a time crystal. Unlike a normal crystal, whose atoms repeat in space, a time crystal's atoms oscillate in a repeating pattern through time without any energy input. For years, it was pure theory. Then scientists created them. These bizarre structures exist in a perpetual state of motion, a quantum metronome ticking forever without winding down. They are a form of perpetual motion machine on an atomic scale, defying one of physics' most sacred laws. The existence of time crystals implies that time itself may have a structure, a texture, that we are only now beginning to perceive. They are echoes of a clockwork hidden within the quantum realm. Number 1. Quasi-crystals. For centuries, the rules of crystallography were absolute. The atomic patterns within a crystal could only have certain rotational symmetries: twofold, threefold, fourfold, or sixfold. Any other pattern was considered impossible, unable to form a repeating, ordered lattice. Then in 1982, a scientist examining an aluminum alloy saw something that should not exist, a pattern with five-fold symmetry. His discovery was ridiculed, his career nearly destroyed. But he was right. He had found a quasi-crystal, a material with an atomic structure that is ordered but never repeats. Its pattern is complex and intricate, like a mosaic that extends to infinity. For decades, they were thought to be purely man-made. But then a quasi-crystal was found embedded in a meteorite that had fallen in the remote mountains of Siberia. A material deemed impossible by the laws of nature was delivered from the depths of space. It raises a chilling question. Is this impossible object a natural fluke, or is it a relic? A piece of forgotten technology from an intelligence far beyond our own? The universe does not always play by the rules we write for it. These materials are not just scientific curiosities. They are artifacts of a deeper, more complex reality. They prove that the line between the possible and the impossible is not a wall, but a veil waiting to be lifted. The truth doesn't disappear. It simply hides in plain sight, waiting for us to be ready to see it.